All right, looks like a package just arrived, and it's got some good stuff in here. We got ourselves a spark plug, got ourselves a crush washer bolt kit, Henson clutch, and a pre-oiled oil filter, chain guide thing. Not sure if I said that, but oil filter. But yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Time to make another video. I'm pretty excited. All right, we're back out here in the garage with my dirt bike this time, and we're going to be doing some general maintenance to it, really. Just got a whole bunch of stuff, maintenance parts basically, and we're going to be going through this thing. I guess the first thing we're going to start with is the spark plug. So I already have the tank disconnected and all that stuff. This is pretty easy to do, so, well, the gas tank would be full of gas, so it's making me look like weak sauce, but it's only 1.8 gallons. Damn it. All right, we're good. Just gonna set that deal right there. And just going to, I already have the spark plug tape removed conveniently. So we got ourselves a new spark plug. These are some weird looking spark plugs, but got ourselves a new one. The old one didn't really look too bad, but it had been in there for a while, so starting fresh. So we're gonna go ahead and insert the spark plug with our special Honda tool. Wonder what would happen if you lose that special Honda tool. Probably suck, wouldn't it? But yeah, usually don't spark plugs down. It's kind of scares me. I really like to do this by feel. Typically with a new spark plug that has a crush washer on it, I just like to go until I can feel the crush washer crush, basically. And then that's it. So now we can hook up the gas tank, which is really exciting because the gas tank has just been chilling. Alright, so we got a couple of things we're going to be doing. And one of them is installing the new spark plug, or the new clutch, which I'm really excited to try out. So I got about 179 hours on the original clutch in this deal, and it's been really good. There hasn't been any issues with it at all. But when I went through and changed my shift shaft, because of the chain snapping, I don't think I talked about this, but this bike, the drive chain snapped on it, and it broke the shift shaft internally, which involved me taking the clutch out, all that sorts of stuff. I really wish I would have filmed that, because that was crazy. It ended up tearing up a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, that sounded like a good clip there. And that's it. It's been a while since I've ridden this now, but it would be super fun to do again. Problem is convincing your buddies to go ride in the snow. Because a lot of them are like, no, I ain't coming out till the summertime. And I'm like, I'm still out there trying to ride. All right, so now we're just gonna be changing the air filter. I really like these pre-oiled air filters. They're really good. You know, you don't really have to mess with it. You just take the old one out, throw it into the trash, and that's really it. I have caught a few intake air boxes on fire in my dirt bike career because of bad valves, though. If your valves are bad, don't try and bump start it. And don't put a lot of start. I think the real reason why I caught on fire was probably because of the starting fluid. That I was really young, right? Let's just put it that way. I was like, I think 15 or 16 at the time, and I didn't know anything about anything. I still don't know anything about anything, so nothing has really changed. But I've just experienced a few things, and let me tell you, starting fluid, if you have to use it, especially on a dirt bike like one of these, you probably shouldn't be even trying to start it. There's probably something wrong. But you know, I was a young kid, and I really wanted to ride, and all my friends wanted to ride. So I just grabbed that bottle of starting fluid and sprayed as much starting fluid as I possibly could, and kablam, that bitch caught right on fire. And that was it. Nothing really bad happened. The fire went right out, so luckily. All right, we got ourselves a fresh new air filter, which is great because the other one was really gross. This really isn't going to be a how-to video because there's plenty of videos out there on how to change a clutch, and you know, I'm not really a pro, so. But, ooh, that might all come out in one piece. Wouldn't that be something there? Let's try and do that. Oh my God. That is the most satisfying thing that's ever happened to me. That was freaking cool. I don't know why, but that was really cool. This is the judder spring in here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get that out. Let me just set this away. I don't think we'll be reinstalling this. I'm gonna read the Hinson manual, but I'm pretty sure the judder spring's no longer gonna be a thing. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm really struggling to get that in. All right, I'm gonna pause this while I continue to struggle my way through this so this video doesn't end up being astronomically long, but I will be right back. All right, so I'm gonna be honest, it's been a couple minutes and I was getting really frustrated. As you can see, I did figure out a way to get it out. And you know, I've been struggling with it for a while. The thing that really made me the most mad is it started to come off, and then I accidentally pushed it back in there. And it was, you know, the fluid was keeping it stuck against there. And I'm like, God, how am I gonna get this thing off? So I just went over to my fridge and saw this magnet shown there, and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna work. So yeah, I just slid a magnet in there and it just jumped right off the back of there. So the old hard drive magnet did the trick. So there's something else I want to talk about that I'm kind of particular about doing. I really don't think this matters at all, but on the actual clutch discs, there is kind of like a machined edge almost, like a sharper edge. And it's on the factory ones as well. And I'm just going to install that pretty much the same as the other one. And it probably really doesn't matter, honestly. Is I'm going to try and keep these all orientated the same way. There's like a little notch on here. And I'm going to try and keep the notch all lined up together. It's probably just for manufacturing purposes, and it probably does not matter at all, because there's nowhere in the instructions does it say to do that. Let me just grab our screws here. We'll just get them started. So some of you are probably gonna cringe when I do this, but I'm gonna run these down with the old impact, and then I'm gonna tighten these by hand. I don't torque these either. I've done a lot of clutch installs, and these bolts, there's not too many torque wrenches. I'm sure there's torque wrenches that you can buy that will go as low as the torque is supposed to be on these, but these things are supposed to be torqued at like 8 foot-pounds or something that small, and that's really hard to tell on the torque wrench. So I just tighten these down, and that's it. So I'm an idiot, and that's why the bike is on its side. So I didn't read the instructions because I was really excited, 100%. It says here in big red, I was reading them after I put everything and it put all the fluid in, and it says in big red, note, failure to install the additional 1mm Hinson top hat washer will result in a lever adjustment not being correct and can result in damage to the new clutch pack. And I'm like, well, where's the washer? I look in the box, and yeah, the washer is just chilling there. So this is kind of a trick you can do. You can lay the bike over on the side like this to get at the clutch, and none of the fluid will leak out. So that's what I did, because I just put all brand new fluid in. So, well, let's install this boy. Let me see here. So they're just talking about this guy. This little has to be installed with it. Very interesting. All right, guys, I apologize for that. But yeah, there's like a little, I don't know if it's gonna focus on that, but let me see if I can move you over here. There's like a little clip in there. I just used some snap ring pliers to get it out. Just kind of opened it up and pushed it right out. It was kind of easy to get out. Then I put that washer in there that I was talking about that they send you. It just goes right on top here of the other washer. And then it just goes back in. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't forget that boy. That would have sucked. Would have been like, my clutch doesn't work. But cool deal. All right, I'm gonna reassemble this guy and get back to where we were. All right, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I just went ahead and reassembled everything. This bike is pretty much ready to go. I'm just missing the shifter. Like I think I mentioned before, the drive chain on this bike actually snapped and caused some serious damage up here to the case saver, or the actual mounting bracket that holds the case saver snapped right off the case, so I had to weld that back on. But yeah, other than that, you can kind of see what I'm talking about in there. But yeah, everything is good to go though. The only thing I'm waiting on is a shifter, and that's really it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks, bye.